Hey guys, Lulu Beauty here. If you're new, my name is Lulu Beauty. For those who are subscribed and come back and watch, hi. So this is like fall look number 5 or 6. I'm not sure, but your girl is coming through with a glowy complexion. She's using new products. Yes, and don't try to hate on my fingers. So if you're interested on how I establish this look, more of a natural glowy complexion for fall, keep on watching. Before we head into the next video, your girl's coming to you with a sponsor from Dossier. We got some fragrances, and this is perfect because this goes right into what I've been putting out on my channel for the past month and a half, a fall look. And this is totally my 2 fall fragrances for sure. They were nice enough to send me the Florento Vanilla and the Oriental Tobacco. So just to tell you a little bit about me, I love me some vanilla, some oud, some cedar woods, a little bit of patchouli. I like all of that in the mix. So with this, I know for sure they're gonna serve as my fall fragrances, especially with this New York air right now. We're in October, so it's not hot. We've been getting a little bit of a warmer weather, but it's not like 80s. It's like low 70s, maybe high 70s, but that's pretty much it. And it's only gonna get a little bit cooler from here. And I know when I wear these fragrances in my chemistry, is gonna go off, especially with that winter New York crisp air. It's bomb. Now what I love about Dossier is that it's giving you iconic scents, designer quality with no markup, so not expensive. What I love the most about it is that it gave me this like card here to kind of explain what it was inspired by, the notes. So the Florento Vanilla is my favorite one, so I'm gonna go over with this one. So my top notes in this fragrance is mandarin, pear, pink pepper, licorice. My middle notes are jasmine and orange blossom. And my base notes is cedar wood, that patchouli, that vanilla, that coffee. Ugh, all of that. I love all of that. Now this fragrance was inspired by Black Opium EDP, Eau de Parfum, for this fragrance here. The concentration is 15%. And I even love that they send you like a little thank you note. And what it does say is that our mission is to deliver the highest quality, luxury inspired fragrances at a fair price, giving you the freedom to explore new scents. Thank you for giving it a try. Thank you so much, Dossier. Ladies, gents, get into it. Find what your palette is, what you like to smell, what are you trying to give. Are you trying to give like sexy but flirty? Are you giving sophistication? Are you trying to give all the above? Whatever you're trying to give, Dossier has something for you. Hey guys, let's just say I've been having such a difficult time recording, but we're gonna let that go and we're gonna jump into a glowy fall look. I'm going to a brunch for my aunt and my cousin today, and I just wanted to do something like natural but fall, like, you know, give you that energy. So I'm gonna help you guys or show you guys how I put a glowy complexion together. So my brows are done. I use my usual, my KVD Super Brow, and then I also use, or Super Pomade, and then I also use the MAC STRUT pencil that I just saw on display when I went in the store. I haven't been in MAC in a long time, so I was like, let me jump in here and try it. But I'm doing very minimal on the eyes, and then I'm also doing like more like focusing on my complexion like I always typically do. So what I'm going to be using right now is the Hourglass. I'm using maple just to clean up my brow, and I love to put maple like right here in my tear duct. So I'm going to be doing that real quick. And we're going to Staten Island. We're going to a restaurant called the Real Madrid. which I've never tried it before. It'd be my first time, but obviously it's a fam fave, so I'm gonna be doing that. But I woke up pretty early today and I got on my Peloton, and today is Sunday, by the way, but I know I have a full-on day today. But I got on my Peloton pretty early, and I love it. I love it so much. But I got on that earlier, and then I was like, let me film my get ready with me real quick. So here I am filming my get ready with me. I've been kind of going a little bit more bold in the brows, but we'll take it. And I like to go back in there and like blend it out for sure. I'm gonna take a little bit of the maple. I get like these hollows right here, and I like to go, opposed to using corrector. I know for a while I was using corrector and that was cool and everything, but I don't want to do corrector anymore at all, because I feel like I'm applying a little bit more than what I would like to when it comes down to that. So I'm just putting maple around my mouth, maybe a little blemishes I see right here. And you know, I already told you guys I love me Hourglass Concealer. It's just like my favorite. It never steers me wrong. I haven't used the foundation sticks in a while, but yeah. I'm using FLAX right in a tear duct here. Bring that up. I'm using it on the bridge of my nose. Just a little bit here, which is cool. I'm gonna let that settle and sit for a second, and I'm gonna put a little bit of shadow just in the crease of my eyes, like a little lightweight, so of like a little light shadow. I'm gonna use my Fenty palette, the Holiday. I'm gonna use this one right in my crease, because I'm wearing like a, it's like a color blocking dress, and it's real cute. I like it. So I want to do like a fall look, because I am wearing a lip, so I just want to go real nude on the eyes. It would be best if I did so. Go real nude on the eyes, and you know, basic but cute, because you know I'm running with this basic thing. So I'm going a little bit above my crease today, just because I will be doing more of a contour on my nose, more than I usually do. So I wanted to go a little bit more on the like go further up on my crease. My lashes are actually insane right now. I need to get them done, but I actually want to try a new place. So I've just been wanting to let them fall out. But they're actually in the way, especially that one. And let me kind of pull this apart. I don't know if you guys know, but the palettes, they snap. So the Diamond Balm Triple Drip and the Balm Posse, they snap together. So for y'all who's traveling, that's the deal right there. So the color I just put on my lid was Nude Beach. Yeah, that's what I just put on my lid. On my crease actually. And what I'm gonna put on my lid is gonna be called Cinnabutta. Like that. I like that name. I'll take it. And I'm just gonna lightly like just tap it on my lid there. I've been really incorporating my fingers in my routines now. I mean, I would say like when I first started doing my makeup, I never used to do that. So I'm like now incorporating my fingers just to kind of soften the look, or I just feel like it's melting in my skin a little bit better. Because I've just been complexion focused a lot as of lately. So using my fingers has been like my deal. It's early. They are outside. It's not early. It's like after 10, but it's Sunday. So I'm like, where y'all going? Looking good. Looking great. We like it. So I'm not gonna touch up anything else right now because I'm actually not gonna put any liner. I'm just gonna use pencil. I'm not gonna be using any liquid liner at all. So just like a real soft lid, a higher on the crease, that kind of deal. And I'm gonna be blending out my concealer with my concealer brush from Fenty. I know, not the cleanest brush right now, but I was trying to record yesterday and she wasn't working. So I like letting my concealer stick or sit there for a little while, because like when I blend it out, I feel like it's like providing more coverage where I need it. So I really focus on putting the concealer like through the T-zone, like right underneath my eye, because that's where I want to look the most flawless. And I always like just blend just around the nose. Even if I'm wearing like just concealer for the day, I would do the exact same thing. I would like blend out here and scoop around the nose area. Blend out. And that's why I really like the Hourglass Concealer, because it doesn't crease. It gives me really good coverage, the coverage I want, you know. And the way it blends, it just looks like flawless. And I get minimal creasing with that. I get very minimal creasing with this concealer, and I like that a lot. I don't get like, it's not folding all the time. It's like really, really nice all the time throughout the day. And I'm kind of like mimicking a little bit of my look yesterday, but I didn't put this much concealer on, and I'm bumping up the look a little bit just because I know I might be taking photos with my family, and I just want to look as flawless as possible. This looks great. I love that. Looks pretty good. Forehead to get my skin ready for my foundation. All right, perfect. So now I'm going to be using the Water Weight SPF 30 foundation from MAC. I'm going to shake it up. I'm so shocked. I really like this foundation a lot. It yesterday, if I can find a picture, I'll plug it here. Like, it gave everything that I needed it to give. And what I really like it is because in this kind of weather that we're going through, so it's not like super hot, but it's not cold, so it's like 70s. It wears perfect on my skin. Like if it was like hot, I don't know if I would love it, but right now my skin is loving it. It looks really good. The wear of it, I never feel like I look overly oily or anything. And I'm using my Marc Jacob brush, the Phase 3 brush. If you can find this online, get it, because it is the bomb. Just blending it out. And that's kind of what I wanted to go with. I always want to go with like a sheer foundation. I always wanted to do that, like a dewy but sometimes it doesn't provide any coverage, or I feel like it's too dewy, or you know, I go through like a series of issues of why I'm not wearing it. But this works. It's medium. You can build it, you can make it medium coverage, and that's where I'm going for. I'm going for like a medium coverage look. Now let's talk about the color. Do I love the color? The color is okay. I like my foundations to be a little bit darker anyway, so I'm alright with it being, you know, a little darker or a little bit on the bronzier side. And what I mean by that, like a little bit on the more red side, but not overly red that I look orange. You know what I mean? I don't want to look orange ever. I mean, who wants to look orange ever? But love that. I'm going in with my sponge just to blend underneath my eye. Oh, I love like the feeling of a wet sponge. Like, it's so cooling. And just like walk it in. Now what I'm going to be using is the Anastasia translucent powder underneath my eye. I like to just go ahead and get this out the way and set it. I love to just do that. I like to set it with the translucent right now, especially with this foundation. I like to set it with the translucent and then go in and set it with another powder. I'm just pressing it in where I get the most oily. I do like that Hourglass powder as well, but the Anastasia one has been doing its thing and I really like it. And I'm just like walking it in where I get the most oily. I don't mind if I glow over here, but underneath, like right here, I don't like to glow too much because it gets really shiny after a while, and then I'm like, ew, I'm borderline, I'm oily, period. Like, we just hit in, you were glowy, now you're oily. Like, I'm using the Fenty Beauty powder, Pro Filter powder in 330 just underneath my eyes. I tried this technique yesterday and I really liked it. I'm using my MAC brush in 24CS, and I'm literally just kind of going right underneath here so you can see the difference between the two. Because again, my focus is to kind of get really flawless, like right up in here. And what I really like about the powder is that it does blur. And I like that. I like that fact that it blurs. Right where I want to be flawless, it blurs. And I like that. So it blurs out the pores. It blurs out all of that. We like it. We love it. Yes. Now, I'm going to be contouring my nose straight away. I'm going to be using a bronzer opposed to like a cream that I was thinking about. Or maybe I should go with a cream. I'm not sure, but maybe I should go with a cream. But I contoured with my nose with a powder yesterday. I used the Mario bronzer. It is a little bit more on the warmer side, but it did what it had to do. And I'm not mad at it. Maybe I'll try a cream next time, but for the sake of time, I will do something. I'm using a bigger brush, and you're probably like, why, girl? But I liked how it came out yesterday. So I was watching the Makeup by Sheila's channel, and she did like a reel in how she contours her nose, and I really liked it. And I was like, I'm gonna try it. She used a smaller brush than me, of course, and I would use a smaller brush, but yesterday I used this brush and it wasn't bad, and I was like, you know what, why not? I like the way it feels. This is a Anastasia brush. It was the A16. I've had this brush for a while. I never really used it when I used to work for them. I never used it. I barely used it. I had like multiple of these, but usually a large eyeshadow brush. But I love the way it feels. I've used this brush for multiple things before, and I'm like, you know what? This is a jam. So I'm just doing some of that. And this is kind of more aggressive than what I'm comfortable doing. Maybe I would try using Mocha from Fenty, because I do like that brush as well. Maybe I'll go ahead and use that next time to contour my nose, because it's like a combination of the warm and cool colors. I don't know, we'll see. But I wanted to kind of do something a little different and try something different than what I'm used to using, honestly. Touching up, going back in. My translucent powder. And I'm kind of blending it in the rest in the crease, like where I had my shadow, and blending it in my eyebrow to kind of have that look that it's coming in. I believe that's what it's doing here. I'm gonna clean this area up. You see where that is? Like, I'm gonna blend this out a little bit more. I'm gonna use my Lock-It spray. So I can go in there and kind of fix that. And I'm using the same matte brush just to kind of blend it out, just in that tear duct, so it doesn't look like all red here, because that's not what I'm trying to give. Just really just want to focus on like right up in here. I love how this like fall look is really becoming something else. All right, I'm going to be contouring and bronzing my skin with the Mario Soft Sculpt Bronzer in Dark. And I'm going a little bit, I usually feel like I go further down, but I'm kind of moving a little bit up. I'm doing everything pretty much more on the upper, like right before my contour bone. This looks good. And I'm blending more like an upward motion. Hitting my nose up still. Going a little bit on the forehead. Even though, like, you know, when you have like your hair kind of contours your face a little bit, I still like to put a little bit of bronzer and like hit my forehead up a little bit, just to kind of like bring it all in. And I'm going to be going over it with a sponge. That has been my deal as of lately, like going back in with the sponge to kind of create that more, like bring it all in, like really have it rested into the skin to kind of create that natural look. Or like, it's like your skin. I don't know how to say it. I'm sure you guys know exactly what I mean when I say this. I like how this is looking. Very much so. I'm just kind of going a little bit in just to kind of like blend everything out. I'm still using a powder from Fenty. I'm using the 330. And like I said, it does a really great job at blurring. So I'm just going right underneath my contour, buffing that out where I want to be flawless, like I mentioned. And going right underneath that there. Perfect. I'm going to be using Hourglass, the ambient light and dim light. And I'm going to do it right on the bridge of my nose here. Just so it's like a natural highlight. That's what I like about the ambient lights. They tend to just look like skin. Like your skin is like naturally glowing, not like shimmer highlighter. I love to put it on my brow bone as well. Like I feel like it's like a glow from within for sure. And I'm never afraid to apply this even on with like no makeup. But it just kind of gives me that nice bump up. Even here, like, you know, like when for a while I didn't like to put stuff there in my tear duct because I'm like, it's too shimmery, it does too much. This is like a soft lighting, like a light bulb just went on your face. And just in certain areas, like I'm gonna turn on a light bulb here and here, here and here. That's how I feel when I put that on, like, for sure. Now I'm gonna go in with the Rose Latte from Fenty Beauty, the cream blushes. Love this color, especially for fall. You know how I've been on my fall kick, so this is the fall blush for right now. And I'm like, I usually put on my blush first. I just realized I put on my highlighter first, and I didn't mean that. I want to put on this first and then go over it. So I am going to do that. And that's what I like about the ambient light. I'm going to go over my blush with the ambient light. Look at that. Come on, cheekbones. Come through, baby. And I'm just going over with my ring finger. She's cute. We're doing it. Oh yeah. Flawless. That's what we're trying to be for all of 2021, for the rest of it. Period, poo. All right, I'm gonna do some tight line with Marc Jacobs fine liner and blacker. Right in my lash line, my upper lash line. I'm gonna leave my lash line alone at the bottom because I'm putting mascara at the bottom. Perfect. Now I'm gonna grab my mascara from Bite, Upswing. Wipe off the tail dot. And now I'm gonna go in here and kind of just blend my lashes with my mascara. Well, blend it into my own lashes, of course. I'm gonna let it dry. And go a little bit on the lower lash. I was gonna eat while I was doing this, but man, I was like, it was gonna cut into my time. And baby girl, I was not trying to have that. Because I made some grits this morning with some eggs. So good. I like to back comb my mascara, like back comb my lashes. I know some people don't do that, but I do. This lash got to go. This one right here that's like turning, she gotta go bye-bye. Bye, girl. I have to grab one of my mascara wands to comb those out because they driving me insane. There she go. Got her right back into it. I'm back with my shadow. Cute. Now I'm going to finish off my look with Tannin from Bite Beauty and the Power Move lipsticks. Alright, here you go. Is that the color I want to do? Let's see. I feel like it might be too bright, but I'm going to do the Underdog lip color, like right. I don't know. I feel like maybe it's because my hair is like really dark. I don't know. We don't know, but we're gonna see this on top and go. I like how they feel together. To be honest with you, this is more of what I'm going for because I know that the Tannin, the Bite one was a little more on the brighter side than what I want, and then I know that Underdog would have been a little bit too deep for me right now. This is like hitting it right in the middle, and I can appreciate that. Wow. And this is the final look. So I'm giving you fall. I want to say this is fall look number 6, but I don't know yet. I don't know. But this is fall look number 6. So just kind of getting a glowy complexion still in the fall, especially if you're like for oily skin and you don't want that matte look all the time. And now the weather is coming down some, and it's just like, yes, I can kind of get away with dewy foundation without feeling like I'm overly oily, like looking crazy. Or I'm okay with looking oily, but I like to have a little bit of a glow before it gets to like extreme oiliness. But guys, thank you so much for watching. If you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to your girl's channel. Until next time.